Semi-final time at the Women's Series.
To throw for the bull.
If you're getting a sense of deja vu with these two, Aileen de Graaf and Lisa Ashton, then that's because they have history. A familiar feeling for good reason, Glenn Durrant.
Yeah, that sort of takes me back to
throw first.
my time on the tour, because you would often see these two in the semi-finals and finals. This is their 33rd recorded game. I'm sure there'll be a lot more
41
prior to that as well, so they know their games inside out. Lisa has the edge. She's won 22 of those 32 matches, so you think she goes into this one as a big favourite. 3 times they played on the Women's Series last year, but 2-1 to Lisa.
58.
It has been a Women's Series final 3 times over the years. Lisa winning all 3 of them. So all the stats suggest that Lisa will feel favourite for this one. But both have had match darts against them today.
60.
Incredibly, Lisa missed when she played Rihanna O'Sullivan, a belter of a game. Rihanna O'Sullivan missed double 19 to take Lisa out. But listen for this as a stat. Joe Locke played Aileen de Graaf and missed 10 missed darts to win that quarter-final against Aileen de Graaf. So the pair of them may think that a little bit of luck is on their side
58.
today.
Better make the most of it then. Not a vintage Lisa Ashton performance against Snezhna Velkovic. But she's here in the semi-final. And with a chance at double top
80
to take the opening leg against the throat.
Well, she's just on the back of her best game of the day. As Aileen de Graaf looks at the 151, one of the most notorious players to start in the 19s. Almost like Madaj Razma. Lisa's issues in that game against Velkovic was the doubles. But a very tidy start there. 17 darter from Lisa Ashton. Aileen de Graaf's highest average of the day is 74.22. I don't think that'll be good enough against a rampant Lisa Ashton, who seems to now get quicker and quicker the better she plays.
Yeah, it's that third dart with Lisa, isn't it? Sometimes you feel like she's already halfway up the oche, picking them out the board before she's even thrown it. Here we go. There, she's just that little lean in. It's almost trademark Lisa Ashton, isn't it?
Yeah, clear indication that she's feeling good. And like I said, what a story we potentially could have. Lorraine Winstanley has already beaten Bo Greaves, already beaten Fallon Sherrick.
140.
And Robin Byrne is now a prolific winner herself these days. No problem at all. Lorraine Winstanley won that game 5-1. Her semi-final against Gemma Hayter, who we've just seen win against Nolan van Leuven. We'll keep it updated with that match.
30. $140.
Well, had she found that third dart alongside the other two,
51.
Lisa sets herself up handily with 51 to leave 40 after 15 darts. It would have been her first 180 of the day, Aileen de Graaf.
98.
Tens worked in the last leg, and it works in this for Lisa Ashton, who roars into a 2-0 advantage here in the semi-final.
You would think there was a stop clock on this game.
100.
You've got to throw your dart within 5 seconds. Both very similar barrels on the darts. I don't think that they're conducive to
41.
massive 180 hits, because you can just see the size of the barrel here from Aileen. It's difficult to get 3 in that target.
45.
Yeah, I suppose that's the trade-off, isn't it? Sometimes when you're choosing the barrels or the style of dart, it's comfortability over efficiency for some,
87.
and efficiency over comfortability for others.
Absolutely. And looking at a defence for Aileen in this game, well, when they've played in the real big semi-finals previously, I'm talking about Lakeside 2023, which Aileen won, and the World Match Play, a big part of the calendar now for
59.
women's darts. Aileen de Graaf got over the line against Lisa in that one, so she's had success in semi-finals.
125.
Terrific pace.
She's also been beaten by Lisa Ashton in the final of a women's
41.
series event in June in Wigan. Lisa took it 5-1.
60.
Semi-final here in the first women's series event of 2025. Lisa Ashton in control.
31.
Yeah, a little slip there from Aileen.
24 left.
Double 12.
104.
Well, double-doubles are becoming more popular, aren't they, in terms of a way to check out, but that would have been certainly not the intended
22.
route for Lisa Ashton. Unfortunate bounce out there for Aileen. Puts the game even further in Lisa's favour. It's double 3 now.
6.
Likes the 19 start. That's the reason why, to really get back in this game.
96.
She could be back, as double 3 is never a gimme. Do you go aggressive like that? Double 1. That would have been for a 3-0 lead, and you would think there wouldn't be much comeback for Aileen de Graaf, so a chance to get back in this game.
Shot.
Much to the fault of Lisa Ashton there. Aileen takes her darts, but inside there'll be a little bit of relief. You can just see the pair of them just flicking the elbows and the arms. Been a long day already.
45.
Are you going to tell them, oh my, that there's another competition after this?
And there's another 2 tomorrow.
99.
I suppose there's 2 schools of thought with that, Glenn. It's a bit of a blessing where you do get knocked out in the first round, for example, you have a chance to go again and try and make things right, but also the tiredness,
60.
because if you do get deep into both competitions today and again tomorrow, you've played more legs of darts than pretty much everyone else.
137.
I would say, though, when you've lost your first rounders, many players did earlier on, those 4 or 5 hours afterwards can feel like a long
55.
time. How do you prepare for that? So for me, the best players, despite the fact that they're feeling their arms and feeling the muscles,
45.
the semi-finalists, they'll feel good going into competition too. But it's all about now.
57.
Aileen has really targeted that 19 segment.
99.
Lisa, of course, on throw in this race to 5.
60.
78 for Ashton.
58.
Just south of the wire. Watch out for that falling dart, Lisa.
Oh, hello.
92. Game shot.
It's a hold a throw for Lisa Ashton. Lisa 3-1 in front, and probably as much as she would have been happy to see that nestle in the bed for 3-1, also probably happy to see it not go inside for that
93.
troublesome double 5, which has caused everyone problems today.
Yeah, double 10's been good for her in this game.
100.
When I looked at the draw for Women's Series number 1, I felt there was a few boards that were really devilish, really difficult.
87.
Just looking at the draw for Women's Series 2, more spread out.
60.
I think we'll see some of the big hitters fancying their first and second round games in that one.
133.
Well, this has been somewhat of a rat-a-tat-tat kind of game, and I certainly feel that that's the case when you
60.
have matches involving Lisa Ashton. In the other semi-final, which we are keeping a close eye on here,
55.
Gemma Hayter has just nudged into a 2-1 lead over Lorraine Winstanley.
140.
Pressure on the 1-3-3. Real
93.
good play from Aileen de Graaf. Nothing Lisa Asher can do about it. It's on throw, so no dramas, no panic for
85.
Lisa here. Or Aileen, you sense Has to
Game
go
shot.
bang smack in the middle. Despite not being at a brilliant best of Graaf, just the one behind. Lisa Ashton's still favourite.
45.
But she won't like that opener.
$41.
Well, Aileen with a little opportunity there. So maybe pinch something at the start of the leg in terms of the advantage. She couldn't capitalise. Lisa with 45, Aileen with 41. And it's those little moments in these short formats,
53.
especially semi-finals, which can sometimes make a difference, especially now that Lisa's back in the
100.
treble again.
Yeah, disappointing start to this leg. A big leg for Aileen de Graaf, so down to a trusted treble 19.
100.
And that's the reason why I've watched her practice and she hammers that treble 19 as much as she does on the treble 20. It's often been a
80.
weapon for her success. Has been on the circuit for a long time, but still has that desire.
40. $100.
A beautiful first start. Down to 76 points.
41.
It's a great start for Lisa Ashton,
Game
and it's a
shot.
great finish as well. 2-dart checkout to put her within one leg of the first Women's Series final of 2025.
Well, we mentioned earlier that Fallon Sherrock took over Lisa,
121.
winning her 18th Women's Series title in 2024. Lisa back on 17.
100.
She's in a terrific chance if she can see out this game, just be one match away of matching Fallon's 18.
87.
That was leg number 1,424-1 for Lisa Ashton on the Women's Series.
60.
That is a lot of legs of darts. That's a lot of legs of darts to win.
127.
Yes, we love a stat here we do in our comms box. Lisa just solely with a focus of
41.
winning the next one. Might not be in this leg here though. Aileen de Graaf has firm control. Lisa will know she has the darts in the
130.
next leg.
$100.
Double 18. Double 9.
$20.
Well, decides to go for the 2 segment to give herself a more favourable double, but Lisa is really squeezing her and
180.
applying the pressure with a maximum. And she's
No
bust her
score.
score. Aileen, big moments in this semi-final.
Beautiful set of play from Lisa. Double 10 had been good.
16.
Mismatched darts for Lisa Ashton. Aileen de Graaf, who purposely left the double 8. And that's the
Game
reason
shot.
why. Back in this game, frustrating for Lisa Ashton. And as I mentioned earlier, the problem that you have as a player is that you see that 5-0-1 again when you've been so close.
95.
But one treble a visit, she'll take that. Making your opponent find at least a treble.
Peculiar passage of play, but in this semi-final here in Leicester. Aileen deciding to split to get herself to a more
60.
favourable number. And it's a decision that worked out in the end. And doubles next door, missed doubles for the
55.
match. All sorts of drama in the last leg. Lisa Ashton, though, on throw
84.
for a place in the final.
That's all you want to do. Get at least a treble. For Aileen, she needs the 2 and gets the 2. Just as Lisa was taking real control of this game. Should go back to the 20s. Does go to the 20s.
92.
Leaves a finish. Aileen hit 2 trebles in the previous visit. Needs it again. Sticking with that treble 19. This time moving up to the
94.
treble because she's blocked the bed. But 6 darts from 170 for Ashton.
She did get those 2 trebles you were asking for,
92.
Glenn. One of them, though, was a treble 5 means that Aileen cannot check out. So Lisa,
42.
who took out 76, is in the 54 bed again and now wants double 6.
72.
She'll have to wait.
And look what she's left again. She made a bit of a mess with it. Double 3 last time. At least she's coming back, but a treble 20 there from Aileen de Graaf. There's a lot of pressure.
78.
This match isn't over. This, for Lisa, needs to go and does
Game
go with
shot
real
and the
aplomb.
match.
Lisa Ashton was the dominant force in that game. First of all, it's great to see Aileen de Graaf in the semi-final. She'd be delighted with that. Gives her a foundation to build. But for Lisa Ashton, she wants that 18th title. Who's to argue against her? Lisa Ashton is in the final.